Pat, tough one to take tonight.
Yeah, definitely. We know how good a side Pats are. We got the best from the first time around, but we knew tonight that they would, come for vengeance, especially at home. And they started the game off well. I thought there wasn't much in the game. We should have been 1-0 up just before they scored the first one, and just the way it goes. And then they get the second one. I didn't really see what would happen. I was kind of on the other side of the pitch, but going down 2-0 to Pats in the first half is a mountain to climb. But then, to be fair to ourselves, in the second half, even when it was 11v11, I thought we were the better side. We could have had 4 or 5 goals, there, and it was just we were desperate and lucky to not score. But yeah, it felt like one of those games in the second half that if we would have got one, we would have got 2, but we just couldn't get that one.
Yeah, certainly that, and particularly when they went down to 10 men as well, it really did look like you were going to find at least the first goal, but it was just one of those nights, I think, where just a bit of bad luck really on your part.
Yeah, bad luck, I guess, but we put ourselves in that situation in the first place, so you can't really blame luck. We have to be better. We can't go down 2-0, especially away from home. We've been good at coming back this season, but you can't expect that to happen every week. And while we did get on top in the second half, we can't put ourselves in that hole in the first place. But well done to all the lads for standing up. I thought everyone played really well. Subs came on, made a big impact. So no one put their heads down at halftime, and we got on with it and tried our best.
And certainly positive to take in terms of chance creation, and as well as that, the away support today as well. Travel down in their numbers to Dublin. It must be great to have that behind you.
Super, and I know that they're, even though we lost tonight, they'll be just as loud on Monday, and they'll be just as loud the Friday after that. They've been absolutely excellent. You could hear them for an hour before kickoff to, after we finish, they're applauding us, and we really appreciate it, especially on nights like this. It's all great when you win, but it's even a better feeling when you lose to know that there's people behind you that are cheering you on. So special thanks to them.
And you mentioned Monday there. No better way to recover from a setback like this tonight than to have a game on Monday.
Definitely, and with how tight the league is, every game's so important. And if you go on a good little run, you could be well above at the top. If you go on a poor run, you could be down near the bottom. So we have to get things right, and we have to turn our focus to Monday right away. It's at home, 5 o'clock kickoff against a good Bow side that's been, in a fine run of form. I don't know how they did tonight, but they won 2 in a row, I think, before that. So, it's going to be, we got a couple injuries, but everyone's going to have to pull together and get through it because, we're good enough to win that game. We have to make sure that we do.
Brilliant.